Hey, Jasfran, how are you today?
Full of the flu, but okay.
Full of the flu, but okay. So you're up to this. Good. I'm so glad to hear that you've got something for us. So go right ahead, Jasfran. Tell us what you've got.
Right, well, I'd just like to mention a bit on the DX for the new people. See, I know there's quite a lot of new members again. And tomorrow, the reason I wanted to come on today is because tomorrow is a big DX day. So, right, firstly, what you need to understand is that the DX momentum boxes, which MT is circled there, they control everything on the chart that you see. They are the controlling factor. Okay? When they say I'm going down, the currency pairs react. Well, how do they react? Why do they react? Well, it's simple. The DX is the USD. Okay? What does that mean for the pairs? Well, the GBP USD is effectively the GBP versus the DX. Euro versus the USD is effectively the Euro versus the DX, and so on. Okay? So basically what you've got is a controlling factor, which is the USD, which is the DX. Okay? Everybody needs to understand that. Okay, so I'll leave that for now and move on. I get asked a lot about how I read momentum when it's coming, or what excites me, what gets me ready for a trade. And one of the biggest ones is disappearing signals. Now, for me, if you look at the EU 1 hour chart, there's a yellow down. If that disappeared, that would tell me that the EU is getting ready for the trend to continue. Now, that on its own isn't good enough for you to just go and set your trades. You still need, signals on the 15-minute, on the 5-minute, and you'll still need momentum to enter. But that disappearing will tell me momentum is coming and the trend is going to continue. Okay? So that one's pretty basic, something to watch for. Another way is correlation. There are two types of correlation. There's currency pair correlation, which is basically your ATMs. Okay, now a 4-1 or a 5-0 with the trend is a good trade. Okay, still wait for momentum as your entry point. Against the trend, I'd probably only do, I probably would do a 4-1, but you guys shouldn't, especially not movies anyway. Okay, now the other tip that I use is correlation on a time zone. Can I send you a picture, Empty?
You'd have to do it on the not through Skype, through Meeting Burner.
Right, ask the question. Yeah, right, I'll just send you this.
If you could do it through Geiso.
Yeah, it's guys.
Okay, very good. So give it to me on the Meeting Burner.
Right, okay, it's sent now.
Okay, I see it. All right, very good. I'll put it up in a second.
So you put this up, guys, and then I'll talk about it a bit. This is the picture, Mosh, yeah. Amo was with me on this. He was asking, should we get in now? Should we get in now? And I said, no, just wait for momentum, wait for momentum. And when the momentum turned up, it won. All four pairs won.
All right. So here it is. You guys see this? You see it? Jasfran, you see it?
Yeah, I can see it, mate. Right, if you look at the 5-minute charts, guys, you'll see small red arrows. Okay, that's when they're in correlation like that. You've got a small red up on the GU, you've got a small red up on the EU, small red down on the UJ, and the same on the UCAD, even though it was messy, it was still there. Now, something tells me, when that happens, something tells me to get ready to trade, because something has pulled them into correlation. What's pulled them into correlation? Well, it's obvious, it's the DX. It's the only thing that all four currency pairs have in common. It's the DX, the USD. So that's pulled them into correlation, yeah?
Now, this is interesting, Jasfran. Very, very interesting. So you're telling me that, when these two, because these two pairs, if you notice, they're always similar, right? So if these two are going up, while these two here, because they're opposites, right? Because of the USD being first on the pair, like USD CAD, USD JPY. Here, the USD or the DX, as you said before, is second. So Euro USD and Pound USD. So you're finding this to be perfect correlation, right? You've got two going up and you got two going down, and like you get excited. This is where you say, "Oh my God, now the markets are ready. I'm ready to trade something," and maybe your DX is what gets you in. Am I right?
The thing to know, Anthony, I get asked a lot about how many bars on the DX, but when you get correlation like that, as you can see there, you've got two flashing, well, one flashing on the DX, but all the other four currency pairs are flashing. So there's no set, 3 or 4. It's just the more the merrier. But if they're all flashing, then your trade's good. If those little red signals as well, if 2 or 3 of them turn pink, then your trade chances of trading improve massively.
Beautiful. Do you still need this picture, Jasfran?
No, mate, no.
Very good. Beautiful.
All you need to remember is that, something pulled them into correlation. The only thing that can do that is the one thing they all have in common, which is the USD, which is the DX, which is the controlling factor on the board.
See, like right now, the example is not as clear as you just spoke about, because you've got correlation here, all right, not perfect correlation as we saw on that picture, but here it's not correlating. Here it's it's a little bit of a mess, you would say, right? Compared to what you just showed us before. Before, it was perfect. It was like, this is it. This is like perfect correlation going through the markets. You wait for your DX momentum bars and in you go.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 trades. Would you take all 4 trades?
Well, I did, I did.
That's what you did.
Beautiful. Game Mo took all 4 as well, and there was probably one or two others. We were talking about it at the time, and I said, just wait for momentum to kick in. When it kicked in, he did actually win. But what I will say about them as well, you tend to find that kind of correlation works nigh on every time after you've had a reversal. You saw on that picture there that you just had a short reversal, and then it goes quiet, and then all of a sudden you see the little reds, and I'm alert when I see that. I'm telling you, the DX has taken control again. And that kind of correlation, once you get the DX firing up on the momentum bars, then you should be good to trade it. But as I say, even if you turn pink MT, sometimes I've got in with them just based on the fact that it turned pink, rather than waiting for momentum. I'm not telling you guys to do that. I'm to trade, but, as a risk, but you guys should.
Yeah, well, now that they'll be paying attention to everything you've just said. So next time it comes around, we could even maybe say, "Hey guys, this is what I've been speaking of."
You will see it
from
tomorrow.
last night. Yeah, for sure. Tomorrow, yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. NFP tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to tell us, for this segment of a video that we're making?
Well, basically, just what I've gone through there. I mean,
I could stop the video now, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.